Hello everyone, welcome back to Brazil. For once we are actually starting in the middle of doing a job, not driving something to sell. Yes, as you can see in the top right corner there, we are working on a contract on field 41. We have a worker doing that. We ourselves are currently working on field 29, I think this is. And also our money has gone down. Oh yes. Now we have ordered the equipment that we need for the upcoming sugarcane harvest, and it should be with us hopefully soon in the next few business days, as they say. And we should be picking that up at the store either later in April 1 or very early in April 2. But what we are doing now, the reason for these contracts, partly to pass a bit of time, of course, while everything is being shipped over, but also because I had an idea. Since all the sugarcane fields are up for sale, or not up for sale, they're up for harvest, there are still a few that we don't have, and a couple of them are owned by people that we can do contracts for, and have been doing contracts for. So I got to thinking, big brain work going on here. If I actually do some more contracts, we could potentially get a bit more discount on those fields, which would mean we can actually buy them for a bit less, which would be very good indeed. So if I just stop here for a moment, pop up the map, we can have a look. So sugarcane, here we go. Yeah, so we own 10 and 11 down here, and we could do with buying 9, 8, 14 and 15. Now as it stands right now, we can not quite afford this one, that's 145, but that is, I think, the person we're working on contracts for right now, Evelyn Carson. And you've also got Samuel Ortega for that one, and Emily Nicholson for this one, but we've already got a 40% discount with her. Now the reason I'm looking preferably for these two fields is because of the potential yield on them. It looks like those have the best soil types, just from the basic info we've got. So if we can get one or both of those, this one here, that's over 200,000, so probably not. But if we can at least get maybe field 14 out of it, that would help us greatly, because I mean, not only are we going to sell some of the sugarcane anyway, some of it is going to go in our diesel processing plant as well, the biodiesel, biofuel stuff, which we will make and sell, and also we will be selling some directly to the sugarcane factory as well here. Obviously they need it as well for their business, but yeah, that's the plan basically. So we're doing, I think this is a wheat, yes, we are sowing wheat here. The other one is a sowing job for canola, which we have a worker on over in field 41. And we've also got another contract, which is a harvesting contract, down on field 45. Again, all three of these are for Evelyn. So that should mean we get potentially a 40% discount on that field, assuming everything goes according to plan. And there's no reason to think that it wouldn't really, if I'm honest. So yeah, we are going to continue on doing this. It should take us a fair way through the day, I think. Yeah, it's going pretty well. The other contract will get finished shortly. I may even consider bringing that seeder over here, or might send them off down to just get things prepared for the harvest contract, because obviously we'll have to drag everything down there for that, the lorry and the whatnot, the harvester and stuff, so we shall see how that goes. But things are looking interesting. Our purchase is on the way, and I'm hoping it's going to make a huge difference to us when it actually comes to harvesting the sugarcane. It should improve our speed going through there, and that in turn will hopefully mean we can get more sugarcane out of it a bit better. I'm sure we ran over quite a bit last time with the little ditty trailed harvester, but that was all we had, and we still do have that as well, just in case, because you never know, at some point we might decide to to use that again if we need it, or possibly just sell it. Who knows? We do. At least we have it for options. I mean, technically we could sell it now and buy Evelyn's field, but I figure we'll do a couple of contracts quick and see how we go. I'm wondering how our worker is progressing. Our other worker. Oh yeah, they're going along nicely over there. Oops, turned the lights on for some reason. But yeah, they're getting along nicely with that one, and that's fine. Yeah, so I'm going to poodle along and just do the rest of these, get this seeding stuff sorted out, and then we'll probably come back in when we're doing the wheat contract, because we've all seen seeding and harvesting and stuff. I don't know what, I've completely forgotten what I said. Soybean contract, the harvest one. Yeah, we may come back at the end of that. It all depends, because obviously the main focus of this episode is going to be the sugarcane, because that is going to be our top priority for April, and potentially May as well, depending on how long it takes and if we buy more fields. So yes, I shall see you all again in the not too distant future. Okay, we are back, and as you can see we have a lorry load of soybeans. Yes, we got those 2 seeding contracts and the harvesting contract just over there on field 45, I think it was. Got those all finished now, and well, we got the harvesting portion of the harvesting contract finished. Now we just have to drop it off at the sell point, and yeah, we'll just toss whatever else we have into the sell point as well, get a little bit of extra cash for it. Come on, Mr. Lorry. Oh, I'm going to need to give this a wash too. It is looking a bit on the dirty side. Yes. But the good news is our equipment has come in. So what we are going to do is head over to grain sell point 1, which should be just over here. I hope. Yeah, should be just coming up on the left. Not the first one, but the second one. Yeah, okay, that's the co-op. This is grain elevator 1 or grain sales 1, whatever it's called. I'm going to go honking through the little weigh station thingy. I'm sure they checked my weight. I'm sure I'm supposed to stop there so they can check it, but hey ho, we're on a mission. Okay, let's offload that. Out the side, lovely. And there we go, we got an extra $1,200, and we have reached the maximum discount with Evelyn Carson. Okay, so let's have a look at these fields again. So that's, okay, that's the other one, that's 207, no chance there. But this one is Evelyn's, and that is 116,000. And that is how many? 2.7 hectares. That's 2.9. That's technically bigger, but the field isn't the entirety of the plot. It's got this this bit up the side there, and some of the thing up there for, I think that's the cotton mill or something. But I think what we're going to do is buy this field off of Evelyn, because if I just double check, oops, wrong button. It should be all ready to go. Yep, it's in the correct growth state and everything, so yeah, it's ready to go. Let's buy that. Now that is going to drop our cash down quite a bit, unfortunately. And how much will that cost to purchase the soil data for? Yes, yeah, soil data on these ones isn't looking that great. How do I... Where are you? I don't want to purchase the soil information, I want to look at the thing for it. I don't want to clear it, I don't want to purchase it. Yeah, oh well. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, so we're at 57 is our overall score. For some reason, oh, that's because we haven't harvested it yet. I think when we harvest that, the nitrogen level will go up because we've got in the good range on the nitrogen. Yeah, we put it up where it was supposed to on that one. This one we don't have though, so how much will that cost? Yeesh, an extra 5 grand. You know what? Let's do it. I know the values are going to be low on that one. It's probably low on... yeah, low on nitrogen. Oh wait, that's yield. That's pH. Okay, that's lime. That's, yeah, okay, yep, so we are... yeah, okay, gotcha. So, there we go. So we've got ourselves a new field. Where, what did I just reset everything? I think I did. Oops, wrong button. Yep, I've reset all the values. Oops, oh well. Never mind. We won't worry about that too much. Oh well, we do need to cash the contracts in as well. Silly me, let's do that. So we've got... harvesting, sowing and sowing. So that pretty much paid for the soil sampling, which I then promptly deleted the information for, because I'm smart like that. Let's see, field 52. Oh, ironically that's Evelyn as well. That needs cultivating. Are there any others we want to pick up? We could get that one. The other high value ones that... now we can't do that because that's potatoes. We do not have potato equipment and I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, we don't have a decent sized plough at the minute, but you never know. Well, I think what we will do is we'll grab that big cultivating one for Evelyn and also this one for Samuel. Because I think there's a couple that we can get for Samuel. And who knows, if we raise up enough money from selling, what's that stuff? The stuff that I can't... sugarcane. Yes, if we can raise up enough money from selling the sugarcane, we could potentially do some more contracts as well, and look at getting Samuel's field, unless he goes and sells it to someone else. But you never know. We shall see. So yes, I'm going to zoom back to the, what's the place? To our shop, our yard area. Drop off these 2 trailers here, give the lorry a bit of a wash, and then see you up at the shop, I think, where we will collect our fantastic new purchase. And you finally get to see what it is. Ah, yes, this is starting to look a lot better now. Getting some of this dirt and grime off. Yes, very nice. Coming up to a good shine, that. Smashing. Lovely. Okay, turn that off. Hop back in. And off we go to the shop. Yeah, that is looking a lot tidier now. So yeah, let's go see what we've got waiting at the shop for us. Oh yes, this is very exciting. This should hopefully have our or increase our sugar canery. Yes, it should increase our potential for doing the sugar cane by quite a bit. Now, because of what it is, well, we'll see when we get there, but yeah, we'll have to have a worker probably driving the machine, and then we'll run around next to it with a trailer. That way we can take it off and dump it quick. But nothing coming, I hope. It moves across here. And, oh, there she is. Let's hop out and have a quick look. God, this thing's massive. Yes, this is the Jacktow Hover 500. It's kind of hard to see when it's up on the trailer, but it is a double wide, I'm not sure if it's 2 or 4 rows it harvests, but it's got a meaty old front bit on it. A nice big chunky interior. I'm not sure if it has a capacity. I don't think it does. But yes, that is absolutely fantastic. And we did get a new flatbed trailer to go with it. Potentially I might consider getting rid of our other flatbed trailer thing that we've got. Just depends on how this goes. Because if we're going to use this with the anything else, we'll have to get a dolly with it as well. If we want to put it with a tractor. But we shall see. Okay, let's hook up to this. Smash it. Make sure it's all strapped down good and proper. And let's pull out into the road. Zoom all the way out there and have a nice look at it. Oh, that's properly good, that is. Very nice. We should probably put the hazards on. Are the hazards on? Can't tell. Okay, that's the indicator. Stop honking at me. Oh, there we go. That's the button I was looking for. Okay, we don't have an actual beacon on this thing, so we can't turn that on. Well, I suppose I could turn the beacon on the harvester, but she'll be fine. So yeah, what we are going to do is run this down to the sugarcane fields. We'll probably park up at the actual sugarcane place itself, and then get the New Holland, I think, over with the sugarcane trailer. And with any luck, we might be able to get started tonight before the sun goes down too much. It will depend. I managed to not hit a road sign either. That's good. And our lorry is having no problems pulling it either. Very nice indeed. Yeah, I'm liking this. But yes, because this I don't think has an internal capacity, kind of like the trailed one, we will have to probably set a worker up with a course, but then drive along next to it with the New Holland and the special sugarcane cart that we've got that we used the last time, and see how it goes. So we should be coming up to... Yeah, it is starting to get a little dark. Should be coming up to our thing here soon in just a second. Oh yep, that's our biogas plant right there. Not biogas, biofuel, biodiesel. Lovely. And these are our fields. Corn is growing nicely there. Oh yes, this one on the immediate left is not our field, but the next one over to the left is. So that's quite good. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit dark, I think. Not too terribly dark, but dark enough. Yeah. Turn the lights off now. Probably should turn those lights on. Yeah, if we get enough money, we might purchase this field here on the left. Not 100% sure, but oh yeah, now it's starting to get darker again. But yeah, what we are going to do for now is just pull in here, park up in this little area, and get the get the trailer over and get things set up and ready to go in the morning, so we can get a nice early start on this. Oops, turn all the lights off, there we go. Turn that off there. Lovely. That is an absolute beast of a machine. Very nice. And we managed to get a fairly closely colour matched trailer, I think. It's a bit darker, but it's orangey. And the important thing is it fits the harvester as well. So that is great. I don't know where we're going to store this. We're going to have to shuffle some equipment around, or maybe have a chat with the folks up here, see if they have a spare shed we can put it in, or maybe even build a shed up here for it and for anything else they want to store in it. But yeah, so I'm going to go back and get the New Holland over here, and I shall see you all in the morning, bright and early, ready for some sugarcane harvesting. Alright, we are back. It is now the morning of April 2, just after 7 o'clock. We are here to get our glorious sugarcane harvest running. Oh yes, going to get this beastie off the trailer here and set it all up and give it a go. So, let's see. First thing we are going to do is raise it up so we don't smash the jaws on the front when we come down off of the trailer here. Oh, we still kind of scraped it a bit, but that should be fine. Okay, now what I was halfway thinking of doing was this field here, but because we bought that new field, I think we're going to head over there first. So let's unfold it as we are rolling down the road. There we go. That comes up and completely blocks our view of anything. And pipe out should be that, I think. No, wrong button. Oh no, the pipe is out. Okay. There we go. Now it's detected the trailer. And what I am going to do is just hop out quick, get into the old New Holland, and set us up with a worker that is going to follow us. If I can get this to work correctly, I have to set it to 6 forwards and 5.5 to the left. And that should, hopefully, work. Let's find out. Okay, so turn this thing on, lower it down, and with any luck they should stay pretty much on our side there. We might have to get them to move forwards a little bit, I'm not sure. However, let's get rid of the old help window now. That is looking quite good. We are mowing through the sugarcane. Now, obviously I can't tell exactly how much we've got in there, but visually we can see. So we can get a fair idea when it starts getting too sort of full and too flat on the top. We'll go ahead and just check in and see how much it's full. But with any luck, this is going to be fantastic. So I think the first load we are going to put into our production there, the biodiesel, biofuel production, get some nice sugarcane fuel on the go. I hope this thing isn't mangling too much as we go by. But nonetheless, I mean, that is looking quite good already. It doesn't seem like we're getting a lot done, but I think we're harvesting quicker than we were with the other trailed setup. Now this is the part that's going to be tricky, getting the corner done, because I know some of it we're going to mangle just a little bit. And, well, we're stuck on it. Okay, let's do it like that. Let's just mangle whatever we need to, get it turned around the corner, and get it dropping off there. Now, hopefully we can get up this side quick before too much traffic comes along. I'm sure we'll have traffic in just a moment. And there we are, we've got a car already. But we are mowing through quite a nice amount of this stuff already, which is good. And I figure probably what we'll do is a couple of rounds just to sort of clear out some space at the edges, and then maybe have a worker do the actual harvesting portion, and we'll ride the trailer a bit. We'll see how it goes, but this is actually going quite well, I think. I am not displeased with this so far. It was a big investment, but I think this is going to make the job a heck of a lot quicker than it was last time, because we really did take an awful long time to get this done last time. But then it's a big crop, and we've got 3 massive fields now. But we do have this fantastic Jack2 Hover 500. Oh, missed a bit there. We might clear that up later on, but we'll see. So I'm actually amazed how full that trailer's getting already, because this was the purchased field, which I think was lacking in nitrogen, but was okay on pH level. So yeah, it's still churning out quite the amount. I am surprised. As long as we're filling it up, that's the important part. Trying to guess when it's actually full is going to be, I think... Oh, is it now? Oh no, still a bit more going in there. So long as it is actually going in, we're fine. It's when it stops going in, that's when I wonder. Yeah, it's one of those things where it doesn't always like to... Let's see how full we are. Oh, we are actually 100% full. Fair enough then. Let's stop this running for a second. Hop in this, send our worker away, and run down and drop this into our biofuel plant. Yeah, I mean, we've not even done a headland yet, and we've already got 28,000 litres. This is going to be fairly productive for us, I'm thinking. Yeah, this is actually going to turn out to be a good deal. And I think we've done that a heck of a lot quicker than we did with the other trailed harvester, if I'm honest. Because, yeah, that was where it went a little bit foobar on the side there. Now I'm going to have to swing out into the road and pull around the side here. I just hope we can tip this thing in, because... Ooh. No, this isn't going to work, is it? Because in order to... Yeah, it's got to lift up. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, slight change of plan. What I will have to do is get the lorry over here with the lorry trailer on it. Lorry trailer... Well, yeah, I suppose it is, isn't it? The fifth wheel hitch trailer setup that we've got. And park that probably somewhere up at the top. And then run the, what am I trying to say? Yeah, crumbs, this is labouring a little bit getting up the hill. But yeah, we'll get the lorry up here, and then what I can do is actually pull alongside and just dump into it from this, this thing here. So I think, yeah, what I'll try and do is pull this in like that. Leave that there for a minute, and I'll run into that field. Where am I going? Oh, not this way. It is down this way. Yeah, I am going to run and get that trailer thing, and I shall be back over here momentarily. Okay, we got that sorted. I have the lorry and the other trailer. Luckily for us, this one is a side dump and a rear dump, but it doesn't lift up the actual trailer body, so it will fit under the awning there. And I think I may have come down the wrong road. We shall see. I mean, this one will work. So I just need to pull up alongside here. Hop out of this. No, there isn't a door this side. I don't think there is anyway. Get this started up and see if I can actually tip into this now. Hopefully. I think I might be a bit far away. Let's try and get up closer to this one, because the last thing I want to do is start dumping it on the ground. don't have access to the land. Okay, it's not the land I actually want to be dropping it on. So that's kind of a good sign. Right, let's turn around here. I might have to do a little bit of turning and setting up just to make sure I can get this to work. But such is the trials and tribulations of sugar canery. Okay, is this close enough? I hope it is. Oh no, that's going on the ground. That's not what I wanted. Oh dear, we lost a bit there. What I want to do is load it into the trailer. Oh, this is not proving to be as easy as I would have liked. I'm not quite sure how. I just mangled a bit of the field. Is that close enough? No. How am I going to do this? I wonder. Okay, let's drive past it and turn around and come back again. Oh, no, that's not going to work, is it? Okay. Ho-hum. Maybe if I get nice and straight up here. If this doesn't work, I have a small idea of what I might be able to do. But it will involve a little bit of setup and unconventional work. I'm going to have to find a shovel for our front loader and come and get that. That's awkward. But yeah, I need to get exceptionally close to this. Is that close enough? Oh, that's going in. Oh, no, that's going on the ground. Okay, that's not going to work. Righto, what I am going to do is stop recording for a minute while I jigger around all this stuff and figure out where I'm going to put it and how I'm going to actually get this to tip into that without pouring it all on the ground. So I shall see you folks in a little bit with an entirely new setup. Okay, so this is where we are now. As you can see, we've sort of jerry-rigged it with the help of the lovely people at the sugarcane or sugar factory here. We've parked our lorry up alongside this cargo ramp, or weighing ramp or whatever it is, and we are sort of loading into it from here. Now, it sort of complains a little bit, but once we get to a certain height it does actually tip in quite nicely. So yes, that has worked out not too terribly bad. Obviously it's not quite the way I'd want to do it, but for now it will work. So let's get back to harvesting. Now I was potentially thinking I'd have to get some sort of conveyor system. We may want to look at getting some different vehicles, or not vehicles, what do you call them, trailers at some point possibly. I think there is actually an attachment for that lorry that we've bought that is like this, but perhaps a little bit lower. I'm not sure, like I say, we'll have to look into it and see what we can do for the future as we need it. Now, set this back following, hopefully, if I can press the right buttons. Is that me in? That's still me in there. Follow. There we go. Okay. Get back in. And oh, she's zoomed off ahead of us a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, now that it's on, it's going to unload some more. Lovely. Not a great deal, but well, maybe it didn't unload any. Oh, it did unload a little bit. Well, let's continue on then. Now, that was, I think by the time we unloaded it after all this stuff on the ground, it was about like 23,000 litres or something. But that's fine, that's not terrible. Yeah, we'll make of it what we can, in terms of what I'm going to load into the sell point, not the sell point, the thing down here, I'll probably do one of the 2 trailer loads, which will be 38,000 litres instead of 33,000 litres, sorry, instead of the 28,000 that come out of this thing, but that shouldn't be too bad. It's a decent enough amount, a little bit more than I was going to, but I mean, to be honest, we're going to put quite a lot of it in there anyway, because the more fuel we can make, the better. Let's see what it looks like in cab. This is a very, very nice vehicle. Very high quality. As you can see, I've got my muddy footprints in it already. Oh yes, very nice indeed. Hard to see exactly where we're going when I'm doing that though, so we'll keep it to this. The only problem again is going to be this corner, but if we do that and then just reverse straight back, I might be able to. There we go. That ought to do it, I think. Might have a little bit that got harvested but not put into the thing, and I missed another nub in there again. Yeah, I think this is doing 2 rows at a time. Might be 3. We're sort of not doing it at the right angle either, because we're going on the diagonal at the moment. If we were going sort of straight up and down, then it would be much more obvious, but either way we are getting it chopped, and that is a good thing. Yes, this is fantastic news for our business. Luckily we didn't have to buy anything else yet. I did have a bucket in mind because we've got a front loader for this New Holland, which I keep forgetting we actually have. So I found a bucket for this, which will cost about £3 give or take, but it'll be pretty good, and depending on what we do with this sugarcane, we may even end up having to put a sort of silo in that we can, what am I trying to say, storage silo of some sort. There are some cheap options that we could get our hands on, specifically ones that are kind of like bunker silo, like the fermenting ones. It doesn't actually ferment it or do anything, but it stores it, and then you can sort of compact it and put a blanket over it. But either way, it depends on what we do. But if we do that, then we can obviously use the bucket for getting it out, as and when we need to get it out for things. This trailer is, I should check. That's not quite 100%. Okay. So, wrong one. Getting this one. There we go. We'll go a little bit further. See how that is. I almost feel like we're going just a bit too far forwards. Wrong one again. Keeps jumping me into the one behind me, not the one in front of me. Let's see if that's full. No, 99, we're almost there. Ah, did it again. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Okay, now that should be full, I think. Yes, lovely. Okay, well, let's actually turn this off. No, not this. There we go. Turn that off. Sometimes I wish it would only let you get in from the side where the door is. That would be more helpful. But yes, so we have a long task ahead of ourselves. But I think what we'll do in a second, we'll offload this into that trailer, or into that lorry, and then have a quick look at the sugarcane options for carrying stuff, because if I remember correctly, we do have some alternative trailers besides this one, but it might be just as high, I'm not completely sure. Okay, if I can get up nice and close there, see if it will tip. No, I'm evidently... Oh, there we go, found the sweet spot. Okay, that one is full. Let's pull it on down to this one. Try not to take my own wing mirror off. Oh, there we go, offloading, lovely. Okay. Just turn this off here for a second and have a quick look at the options. I don't think they're in sugarcane specifically, because we've got, yeah, I mean there are these ones which are, I think, a little bit lower, but they do the same sort of thing, they lift up and dump, because yeah, we've got this one, and that is quite high. There is this option which goes on the back of that lorry we've got, but again it looks like it is going to be very high. So which lorry? Oh no, that's not the lorry we've got, that's a different one. So that will go on that. So yeah, it might be a little lower. How capacity? That's a decent capacity. There is this option, which again might work, but that is very high. And I think that's, yeah, this was the one I was thinking of. It's not quite as high, it might not be as bad. Now this specifically, no, it's not going to tell me what it goes on. It goes on the Scania P310, which I know is a truck from the old Scania pack. P310, that's this one. Okay, so yeah, we got the 6x2, and I think the lorry that we've got has an option that does this as well, but I would have to check into that, because yeah, there's a whole host of these different things that bodies that fit that. Not that we specifically need them, but yeah. So the lorry we've got is, now what was, did it say it was just a 6x2 massive long thing. So the lorry we have is this jobby here. Which one is it? Keep going a bit further. That is this one. I think it has, if I shuffle through, yes, it's got this option, which I think might be, it's not that one, I'm pretty sure it's going to be that one. Interesting, it's four-wheel drive as well, potentially. But yeah, so that's an option for the future. It's going to cost a bit of money to do that, but that might be a little bit easier to work with. Who knows? That's a problem for future us to worry about. But for now, what I'm going to do is hop in this here delightful lorry, and I think I'm just going to shove all of this in the plant for now, and then I'll run through off camera quick, load this up again with a full load of sugarcane, and then we'll sell it, and that'll be where we end the episode. But rather than sort of dragging it out and showing you all the harvesting of it and then selling it, because that will take a little bit of time to get around and get everything done. But at least for now we can happily dump some of it, dump what we've got into the thing. I will whiz onto the road and pop around here. Maybe at some point we'll have to try a hand at cotton harvesting. we'd need to not hit trees with our lorries and break the equipment as well. That'd be handy. But what have I got stuck on? If I got hung up on a blooming branch? Well, that's rude, isn't it? Am I going to have to take that branch off for being rude? Oh no, we've made it. That's fine. Okay, so this is a side dump, so once we get in range... There we go. Lovely. Yeah, that is much easier for dumping it out the side of the thing here. Lovely. And the other one is rear dump, so I'll just have to push that trailer out of the way a little bit. So we can get through. Oh, there we go. So unload that. There we go, that is unloading. And while I'm not going to squeeze through that gap, while that's unloading, which should be pretty quick, let's have a look at the production. And we need to start, we can turn off the corn version. What have we got here? I don't think we need to worry about making slurry at the minute. But sugarcane to diesel, we've got a fair amount of wood chips. And we've got a fair amount of that going in. So I'll tell you what, we are going to start that. And it can plug away, making us some delicious biofuel. Lovely. Has that? Oh, that has finished unloading. Excellent. Yeah, so I'm going to carry on now. Get this loaded up again fully with what's that stuff, and see you back up at the sell point with a full trailer to sell. Alrighty, we are back. I'm just coming up here with the last load of sugarcane for this to fill this trailer up. It's by no means the last load of sugarcane off of that field. I have an absolutely immense amount of work to do on there. Let's see. Okay, that is now full. So turn that off for a minute. Hop out and get into the lorry. So yep, we've got 66,000 litres of sugarcane. Let's squeak this out of here and take it over to the sell point, which is just down the road now. And in fact, before we sell that, I'm just going to check in on our production, which has probably used all the sugarcane. Oh no, it's not used all the sugarcane, it's used all the silage additive. So we are going to have to get ourselves a bit more silage additive over there at some point. But let's sell this little lot and see how that goes for us. The sell point should be... yep, here it is. Let's see, are you going to let us just dump in from the side trailer? Yes, you are. Fantastic. Don't think I can get it far enough in to do the other one as well. But we'll see. Nah, it's going to be cutting it a bit fine. So first load is 10 grand, and the second load should also be about 10 grand as well. Fingers crossed. Oh yes, that is going up nicely. Lovely bit of cash. I don't actually know if we can change this to a side dump, can we? We'll have a look in a second when it's finished doing its thing. Come on. There we go, another 10 grand. So yeah, we've got 20 grand off of these two trailers. That is not bad. Let's see. Where's your tip side back? Oh, we can do tip side left or right out of this one as well. Okay, well, we'll set that to tip side left as well. That way we can hopefully dump both of them at the same time next time. But yes, so that is it for the episode today. I think I do hope you've enjoyed whatever this was. And if you have, please give us a like. And do consider hitting the old subscribe button there too if you have not already. And comments are always welcomed, and if you would like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm going to jackknife my lorry, get it stuck on a tree, and make a right pig's ear of this. Yeah, I'm not going to make that at all. I'll have to back it up and probably go out the exit and come back in again to line that up properly. But yes, on that note, I shall bid you all farewell. Cheerio, everyone.